Hello and welcome to Project Art Now. For today's video, I am happy to have a new interview featuring the cool Moisin. I hope I'm saying it right. The manga of the week is back with One Punch Man. Hope you like this Genos and Saitama fan art. Remember to get the manga of the week via the link in the description. Now let's go! It's time for a new interview. Hello Moisin, thank you for being here. Please tell us about your stories.
Hello, and thank you for having me. I've never done an interview before, so this is a first, but I'm very glad to be here. I think I've been writing since I was in school, but I only took it more seriously about 7 years ago. I've tried poetry, but I settled on writing prose. Writing stories is a way for me to relax, and it has helped me cope with difficult times in my life, so I enjoy writing, and my stories are my refuge. I've tried my hand at science fiction and even romance. These projects are unfinished. They are loosely based on the real world, but I have found that I like writing fantasy best of all, so I began writing Wings of Declan. The story deals with the idea of forgotten magic and legends that are coming back to life, and it was heavily influenced by fairy tales, so you will see a lot of concepts there like the battle of good versus evil, the hero, the villain. You will see epic battle scenes, fantastic beings like dragons, and even the promise of a happy ending.
When creating a story, what is important for you?
To me, it's important that I write authentic, genuine stories. That's why I try to never write anything out of character. And I also try to maintain the overall atmosphere of my story. And also, that's why I never write if I'm not feeling truly inspired. To me, it's important to have a general idea about where the story is going, even if you're not naturally a plotter. Because even if I improvise like I usually do, I write as I go along, but I still have a plan of sorts, and it helps with avoiding plot holes. Also, I try to write relatable characters into the story. It's important to me that they also have a backstory, and I think very hard about their motivation, their goals and aspirations, and also the reasons for their behavior.
Do you create characters for a story or the story for the character?
I think I do a little of both. For Wings of Declan, the story came to me first, and then the characters, but I had some very specific characters in mind that I wanted to write into the story. But sometimes I do think of the characters first, and then I try to find their story.
As a storyteller, what part of the process do you enjoy the most and what the least?
What I like most about writing fantasy is that it leaves plenty of room for the writer to create, and there is less room for mistakes. That way, the story can go wherever you want it to go. I enjoy world building the most, but I also enjoy witnessing the characters' journey and their progress. I am most happy when I manage to take them full circle. What I utterly hate is writer's block. It can make me stop writing for a very long time, and it's very hard to get back to writing after that. So that's what I hate the most.
Any advice or messages for other storytellers out there?
As a writer, I think you should find your own voice and use it. You don't have to use anyone else's standards, and you shouldn't be afraid to leave the mainstream and be your own self, even in writing. Be authentic, be genuine. The world needs original works of art. And write something you would love reading, because that is what I try to do every day. Write, always, and keep owning your skills.
How can we enjoy more from Moisin stories?
I post my stories online on a reading platform. It's called Wattpad. You can find it on the website wattpad.com, or you can also use the app. But you can also find me on Twitter at twitter.com/msandy94. Thank you so much for having me.
Please make sure to check out all of the Moisin's links down below. Totally worth it. Thanks once again to Moisin herself for making this possible. Hope you all have enjoyed it, and I wish you all will be back next week. Bye bye.